What was the exact constitutional status of the Indian Republic on 26 January 1950 when the Constitution came into force? The exact constitutional status on 26 January 1950 was a sovereign democratic republic. The words socialist, secular and integrity were added by the 42nd Amendment Act, 1976. What was the exact constitutional status of India on 26 January 1950? A sovereign democratic republic. The words socialist, secular and integrity were added by the 42nd Amendment Act, 1976. Which of the following words is not mentioned in the Preamble of the Constitution of India? The word federal is not mentioned in the preamble. In the context of the Preamble of Indian Constitution, which of the following sequence is correct? The correct sequence is sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republic. By which name or names is our country mentioned in the Constitution? Constitution of India contains both names. According to Article 1, India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states. In which form is India declared in the Preamble of Indian Constitution? Correct answer is option C. A sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. Consider the following words. Socialist, democratic, sovereign, secular. Choose the correct sequence of words as given in the preamble. Correct sequence is sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic. Which of the following words have been added to the preamble by the 42nd Amendment? The words socialist, secular and integrity were added by the 42nd Amendment Act, 1976. Which one of the following describes India as a secular state? The preamble of the Constitution contains the word secular. The preamble declares India as a secular state. Consider the following statements in regards to the preamble of Constitution and select the correct one using the code given below. The Objectives Resolution was adopted by the Constituent Assembly on 22 January 1947. Later, this resolution became the foundation of the preamble. Preamble is non-justiciable. It can be amended and preamble cannot override the specific provision of the Constitution. The preamble of the Constitution was amended by 42nd Amendment Act 1976. The term socialist was added in the preamble by the 42nd Amendment Act 1976. The term socialist was brought into the preamble of the Indian Constitution by which amendment? 42nd Amendment Act 1976. In the preamble of Constitution adopted on 26 November 1949, which word or words was or were not present? The words socialist, secular and integrity were added by the 42nd Amendment Act, 1976. India is a republic means there are no hereditary rulers in India. Republic means a state in which supreme power is held by the people and the head of the state is elected by people through election. India has people's sovereignty because the preamble of the Constitution begins with the words, "We the people of India." These words indicate the sovereignty of people or citizens of India.
Where have the words "We the people of India" been used in the Constitution of India? Preamble of the Constitution. All individuals are fully and equally human. This principle is known as the principle of all individuals are fully and equally human is known as universalism. Which among the following is the correct expression of the term secular in India? Secularism in India means officially there is no religion of the state in India. Which of the following words is not in the preamble to the Constitution of India? The word public welfare is not mentioned in our Constitution. Which one of the following liberty is not embodied in the preamble of the Constitution of India? The preamble of the Constitution of India embodies the liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship. Which one of the following reflects the most appropriate relationship between law and liberty? When there are no laws to protect or provide freedom and liberty, violations of the same take place. Hence option B. If there are no laws, there is no liberty. Which among the following is not mentioned in the preamble to the Constitution of India? In the preamble of the Indian Constitution, which justice is provided to all its citizens. The preamble of the Constitution of India mentioned justice of social, economic and political. Which of the following is true in relation to the preamble of Constitution of India? The words socialist and secular were not the part of the preamble on the enforcement of Constitution in 1950. Who among the following called the preamble of Indian Constitution the horoscope of our sovereign, democratic republic? K.M. Munshi defined the preamble as the horoscope of our sovereign democratic republic. Who has termed Constitution a sacred document? Bhimrao Ambedkar. In which case did the Supreme Court first declare that the preamble is not a part of the Constitution? In the Berubari case 1960. In which of the following cases Supreme Court held that the preamble forms part of the Constitution? In the case of S.R. Bommai vs. Union of India, 1994, the Supreme Court held that the preamble is an integral part of the Constitution. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court regarded preamble as a part of the basic structure of India Constitution? Keshwanand Bharti case. The ideals and objectives outlined in the preamble of the Indian Constitution have been further elaborated in option C, the chapter on directive principles of state policy, fundamental rights and fundamental duties. Consider the following and arrange these in chronological order. The mind of the makers of the Constitution of India is reflected in which of the following? The preamble. The objective of Indian Constitution is reflected in which of the following? Preamble of the Constitution. Which one of the following factors constitutes the best safeguard of liberty in a liberal democracy? Option D, separation of powers. One of the implications of equality in society is the absence of privileges. Constitutional government means option D, a government limited by the terms of the Constitution. Which of the following is correct? The correct answer is option C, social equality is guaranteed in our Constitution. What is the legal nature of the preamble of the Constitution? Which part of the Indian Constitution has been described as the soul of the Constitution? The preamble of the Constitution is called the soul of the Constitution. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar has recognized the right to constitutional remedies, Article 32, as the heart and soul of the Constitution. Economic justice as one of the objectives of the Indian Constitution has been provided in
How many types of justice, liberty, equality and fraternity in that order have been mentioned in the Preamble of Constitution of India?